Hello everyone. So in the last video we have seen how we can make this minus 5 into plus 5. Okay, so there's a problem. No, there's no problem. So what I'm going to do is I said you okay, that's fine. If the brightness is 255, yes, this is going to happen because when the brightness is 255, we know the value of the fade amount obviously will be plus 5 because it is the increasing direction. So we are changing it into minus 5 so that we can start decreasing. So we have to do the other way conversion when this is reaching to 0, because we have to change the minus 5 to plus 5 when we are reaching the lower limit 0, so that again the brightness will increase. Okay, so that is our purpose, guys. Okay, so what I will do is I will write another if condition. Okay, and I will say brightness is equal to 0. Okay, brightness is equal to 0. The same thing, please switch the sign. If it is minus, it will become plus. So if we are multiplying anything by minus 1, any value, the sign will switch. If the current sign is plus 5, it will go to minus 5. If the current value is minus 5, it will go to plus 5. This is basic mathematics. So that is why I have shown here and here as well. Okay, so we know when the brightness is reaching to 0, okay, if you write the same line of code again the switching will happen, right? Switching of this sign will happen. So and we know when the brightness is becoming to 0, we know obviously the fade value is going to be minus 5. So because 0 reaching means coming down, that means coming down means what? Fade amount is minus 5. So then we multiply it by minus 1. Then obviously in this particular line what will happen is this fade amount will go from minus 5 to plus 5. Then obviously this line makes sense. That means 0 plus 5, okay, that means new brightness value is 5, and in the next iteration current brightness is 5, fade amount also plus 5, because we have already made it plus 5, right? We never change it to minus 5 until this if condition becomes true. Okay, then 5 plus 5 is new brightness value is 10. Likewise brightness value will keep increasing. Now 20 to 25, likewise up to 255 it will increase. Okay, so in a particular iteration, if it is becoming 255, what will happen? We give that output and we come, this if condition becomes true because the current brightness value now is 255. Okay, then we will again go to the minus side. It will keep decreasing, it will start to decreasing because this new brightness of fade amount value will become minus 5 now. Okay guys, so if you watch the last 2 or 3 videos, you will understand up to now the proper code flow. Okay, but still there's a problem. Okay, there's a problem. Just let me see. Okay, let me just check. Still there's a problem. Yes, where is the problem? There's a place we have a problem. Okay guys, so the problem is what? If we have at the initial state, okay, at the initial state the brightness amount is 0. Okay, what's the brightness amount? It is 0. Okay, so sorry guys, the fade amount is brightness amount is 0, fade amount is 5. Okay, so initially we give 0. Okay, I mean for the brightness amount. Okay, but the problem is brightness is 0, fade is 5. The problem is at the first step this will not become true, this will not become true, so this if condition will not have no effect. Okay, so the 5 will be 5 plus 5, but the problem is the brightness is 0. Okay, what? The brightness is 0, so if this if condition is going to become true at the initial state. Okay, so immediately this plus 5 is going to become minus 5 only in the first scenario. Guys, please see this. Why I am telling you this is this value is coming to 0. Okay, we should see this. Okay, reaching 255 will happen only during the rise. Okay, because this initial brightness value is 0. Okay, so increasing, reaching 255, then we have to go downward, but coming to 0 will happen in 2 possible scenarios. One scenario is initial state. Okay, because when we are starting the brightness value is 0, but at that point we have to go towards increasing direction. Okay guys, you understand what I'm telling? We should not change the state. we should not switch the plus 5 to minus 5, because 0, 5, 10 likewise we have to go. Okay, but the fade amount value is what? 5. Current fade amount value is, I mean at this point the current fade amount value is 5. Okay, brightness value is 0, fade is 5. Okay, see this guys. Okay, fade is 5. Another scenario, another state where the brightness is 0 is where what? When the value is decreasing. Okay, value is going down and coming to 0. Okay, this means this is initial state. And the another scenario is we are already 255 and we have come down and we have reached 0. At this time the fade value is minus 5. So you see during these two scenarios the fade amount is 5 and minus 5. Okay, so in this scenario changing the fade amount to minus 5, changing the fade amount sign is fine, because when we have come down to 0 and the fade value is 5, we are making it plus 5. That means we are increasing it towards 255. That is totally fine. That is what we want. But what about the initial scenario? There's a problem. What is the problem? Current initial brightness value is 0. We have given that, no problem. But we are expecting to go upside, right? But the fade value is what? Plus 5. Okay. So we are going to change it into minus 5 by this line. So what will happen at the next iteration? Brightness will become minus 5. So when the brightness becomes 0, we have to make a change from minus 5 to plus 5. But here we have the plus 5. So the switch change will be minus 5. So what is the problem? At the first iteration, at the initial state, I mean when the program starts at the first iteration, this issue is going to happen. So what I can do? I should make the program, okay, I should make the code to not get into this if condition at the initial state. How you can do it? Okay, let me give you a simple hack. This line is there now guys. Okay, this line means what? Increasing, right? Increasing the value. Okay, I'm having it in the last line, right? Why? Just I'm having it, right? Okay, after you are done all those things, just come and do it. Okay, but it is enough if I have this line only after giving that output, because this is just something we are changing the brightness. Okay, so once the current brightness is given as an output, then we can simply increase it before the if condition. Yes or no? Yes. So what I will do is I will cut this one. See how I am going to sort it out. Okay, I will cut this one. I'm sorry guys, and I will paste it in the next line. Okay, so now you see, okay, now you see what will happen when this brightness is 0 at the initial state. Okay, we have given the 0 and we have increased the brightness from 0 to what? 0 to 5. Okay, then only the if condition is going to happen. So the new brightness is 5 because fade amount is 5. So at the initial state we will never get into this brightness 0 scenario. Okay guys, you understood what I am telling? So guys, hold it there. Okay, so again I am telling, so initial state, this state we are not going to get into this if condition, because immediately after this 0 we will make it 5. You understand what I am telling? Okay, so we are not getting into that, into what? Getting into this if condition. So this plus 5 become minus 5 will not happen. Okay, so in the next iteration we will again make we will increase it to this. Since this is 5, new brightness is 5, we will give the 5 as an outcome. Okay, then in the next iteration this if condition will not work. 10, 15, 20 likewise we will go upwards. Okay, hold on there guys, I will catch you in the next video. There is more to this code. Please follow me up in the next video.